To Billy Haverstick, who was sort of a well-known local amateur golfer. What, if anything, do you remember about that?
Remember getting my ass kicked. Billy and I were good friends, and he was a great player, I can tell you that. And I was not upset. I was upset about losing, but I certainly wasn't upset about the fact that he beat me. He's a good player. State champion how many times? Many times. And, well, I think it brings a lot to the community. It brings society, makes them aware of what the society is like in the community and how the community operates. The fact that it's a beautiful golf course, it's going to be a beautiful tournament, and these women that are coming to play in the Open Championship will bring credibility to your community.
I had businesses, multiple businesses here. I'm very proud to be here from Lancaster, South Central Pennsylvania, and I think this puts us on the map from a small business standpoint. That's what our community's about. We thrive on small business, and putting ourselves on the map that people see your community on TV all of a sudden helps us with hiring the best people in the country, best people in the world to come say, hey, I saw Lancaster on TV. And I think that helps the economy, helps us in business in general to say, we saw that place on TV. It's more, and I'm very proud that we have the Amish heritage, but we also have more than the Amish heritage. We have a thriving business community, small business. It's great for us. So I think that's what having an international, national event does for us, I believe, here in this community.
Mr. Palmer, you were such an innovator and popularized the game of golf so much in your time. What does the women's tour or women's golf need, in your opinion, to get that same kind of energy behind the game? You really expanded golf to the masses. What does it take for the women's game to kind of get that kind of popularity?
To do it. Michelle Weed, when you see her hit the ball and watch her play, you know that she is very up there as a lady and as a golfer. And people like Susan Patterson is another one that's a very fine player. And there are more attractive people playing the LPGA Tour now than there's ever been in history. And the girls that were before them, the Patty Bergs and the Babe Harrises, they were all great. And they were wonderful people for the relationships that they created to what was now the LPGA Tour. But it's getting better and better all the time, and I think you'll see that when you see them come through.
You talked about a little bit about, especially back in your day, the charisma factor that you brought to the game. How important is that now to establish that for the LPGA?
It is very important, and the fact that the gals are attracting attention, and as I say, the Michelle Weed scenario is a good one. She is bringing in a lot of attention, and it's drawing attention from all over the world, and we're seeing it in our businesses. You know, I shouldn't just tell you this, but I will anyway. But I sell goods around the world, and I sell women's clothing in China, Korea, Japan, big time. And the attractiveness of these people is very, very important, and it's important to us. They don't even know that I play golf anymore. They think I'm a woman's underwear clothes man.
Okay, last question? Yes.
He wants to know how you worked on saying Lancaster correctly, because you're from Latrobe. He wants to know.
I'm a descendant of Lancaster too. I'll teach you how to say it.
I had to learn when I came out here.
It's like Latrobe. It's not Latrobe, it's Latrobe.